Hi YouTube, it's Pen Paper 19. It's been quite a while since I've come on here on YouTube, but I was at the SF Pen Show this past weekend and it was such a blast. I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about the stuff that I purchased. It's quite a lot of stuff. I was, I guess, a little bit in a rut. It's been quite a while since I've bought any cool new pens or inks, but I think going and seeing all the vendors and having this opportunity to go to the pen show was really, really reinvigorated my love of pens and inks and papers and things like that. So it was really packed this year. The last time I went to the SF Pen Show was in 2019, so pre-pandemic, and I was just really blown away by how packed it was. Last time it was at the, I don't remember what that hotel was called, but it was in Redwood Shores. And this time it was in Millbrae, right at the border of Millbrae, Burlingame, if you know the SF Bay area. And it was actually really cramped, or there was just tons of people. But it was so much fun, and I went on 2 days. I went on Friday with an all-access pass right when it opened with my husband. My husband had never been to the pen show, but he accompanied me this year. And that, it was crazy packed, and I was so, I think, maybe a little traumatized by that, and so I didn't go back. I took my kids, my 10-year-old and 12-year-old, on Sunday, like a couple hours before closing, and that was a much more manageable experience. So a number of these are from things that my kids bought, or let's be honest, I bought for the kids that they were really excited about, and most of it is mine though. So let me go ahead and quickly talk about what the kids picked up when they went on Sunday. So freebie pens. Kids 12 and under were free, and they also let them choose one of these free dollar pens. I remember they gave these out last time at the SF Pen Show as well, and they are perfectly serviceable, and the kids love them. They each picked a color, and these are just dollar fountain pens. It was really lovely. One of the shops, oh boy, I feel really bad. Is it the White Bear pens? They were so sweet. They were giving out stickers and let the kids choose a free pen. And so my daughter picked out this lemon, my son picked out this panda, and that was just really sweet. It's just these gel pens, and my kids use them. I guess she hasn't opened it, but they use them at school and stuff like that. So it was just really sweet of them to do that. And I really liked their pens too, so definitely want to check them out online. And then each child chose one of these Ink-a-Pet little 3D pen holders. This one is also a vial holder. I guess this one is too. My son liked the penguin, and this one is a cute little orangey cat, but they're like really iridescent, have a sheen. I think it's 3D printed. It's just really neat. So they each picked up one of these. At Maido, they each picked out one of these, of course, adorable fountain pen crab pen holders. And then, let's move stuff here. They each picked a pen. Now, they chose nice pens. And to be fair, I had never, they walked all around the pen show, and they both they made a beeline to something that they really loved. And my son especially, he's 12, he has fountain pens, he uses fountain pens regularly, he loves them, and so I had no qualms about getting him a pen that he really loved. My daughter, she's 10, she's younger, she is not as into fountain pens, but it doesn't mean she won't be or can't be. She really fell in love with this. So let me talk a little bit about this. So my son chose, this is a Kera's custom pens, and this is actually super cool. She had just made this recently, and so it's still a little tight here, so it requires a little twisting, but I guess the blank's really, really smooth and really, really nice. And my son chose a broad nib. It says Kera's custom. I think she said that she uses Bach nibs. I'm sorry, it was such chaos. I can't remember who said what and who I talked to, but I'll try to give the best of my recollection. but it's just swirly blue and lovely, and my son loves it, and I really like this one too. And then my daughter, there was this booth called Rubato Designs, Rubato Pens, this lovely lady. And all of these, like she had a bunch of these pre-made up, but a lot of them were like the body and the cap and the sections were all separate in separate bowls, and you can kind of mix and match and choose whatever you wanted. And she also gave, it could be eyedropper, or this one she gave me a Kaweco ink cartridge, and my daughter wanted an orange, so we added Noodler's Apache Sunset. But this is a really gorgeous one. My daughter found this section in at the bottom of a pile, and she just loved that. You can see that. And she really loved this brown pom-pom. These are super adorable. I did not know of this company. Oh, and there's like this flower design that she'd painted on this cap. It's super adorable. I saw she apparently makes these unique flex pens as well that has kind of a double reservoir to help with the railroading problem. So I think I'll go check her out online. But she was so sweet, and it was so cool. My daughter just, as you can imagine, she had these beautiful, colorful pens, and you know, my daughter was just so excited. So she picked this out. And then, yes, the kids are so excited for their journals. My daughter is a Hufflepuff. This is from, I think it's called Curnow Bookbinding and Leatherworks. It's these wooden, I'm probably gonna misspeak here. Oh, here we go. Curnow Bookbinding and Leatherwork. It's these wood blocks that they engrave, and this Hufflepuff, the binding is done with Hufflepuff colors, black and yellow. It is so neat. My son actually, at the last SF Pen Show we went to in 2019, Kero Books was there, and he got the Marauders map one, and he used that all up and he loved it. And so when he saw this vendor again this year, he was so excited, and he immediately gravitated toward the Winnie the Pooh one. So he chose the Winnie the Pooh. Just so lovely. Oh, and they just love these. And my daughter chose the Hufflepuff because she is Hufflepuff. Let's see, anything else for them? The very last thing, I was not intending on buying this at all, but my daughter just went crazy when she saw this. This was at the, oh boy, I don't remember. How adorable this is. This is like a ghost, halo ghost, angel ghost pouch, and then it's reversible, and it's supposed to be like the little devil with ears. It's so adorable. I am totally blanking on what's, I can't believe I'm blanking. It's not Empire. It was a stationery shop that was there. I am going to remember, and I will list all of the vendors that we went to in the description section. I'm just like totally blanking. My daughter saw this, fell in love, and had to have it, so grabbed her this. And I think that is everything that my kids got. Everything else now was what I picked up. It's far more than I intended. I did not intend to get this many things. Let me quickly talk about the few things I picked up at another stationery shop that I actually am blanking. This was in the ballroom. Oh boy, I will put it down in the description. But they had a couple of these Uniball, these Fat P petite pens. These are 0.38, that's my favorite nib size, and this one's the marble one with the marbly body. You can see it. This one has the speckles, and I just love these pens. I have two already, and I just got a couple more because they were a good price and I could swap out some pens. They had a set of these new Uniball 1 pens. The ink is actually really nice. It's a pet series, apparently. I swatched them here, and they are really nice. Let me see if I can show the swatching. Here. Okay. Let me do that. You can see that there. Uniball ones, so there's Puppy Color, Cotton Candy, Morning Glory, Goldfish Bowl, Kitten, and Sheep Cloud. They're all really muted and lovely, and they seem like they would be far too light, but they're actually not. It's really, really nice. Then, oh, I actually realized. So this place, the place where I got these, and then I'll show you this, is called Flax Pens. So, Flax Pens. This is a little ink, a stamp pad. And these lovely, like a gray, a mustard, and like a dark teal. So they're really saturated, but they're really nice. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me do inks. I got the show inks for the 2024 SF Pen Show inks, the San Francisco Bay, Golden Gate Bridge. I was not intending to get Golden Gate Bridge. I was definitely going to get San Francisco Bay. I really, really like this. Colorverse is one of my favorite ink companies. This one went down, like, just when it goes down, it initially goes down very red. I am not a red ink fan, but then as it dries, it becomes rusty, and then it really looks like the Golden Gate Bridge. I was so impressed with this ink. I went ahead and grabbed it. And let me show you a quick swatch of that. Actually, I can do a better one over here. Here, I don't know if this is going to show very well, but there's the Golden Gate Bridge. It comes out with a nice rusty goldish shading, and this is the SF Bay. It's like a nice, cool, tealy, grayish blue. It's really nice. For comparison, there's Konpeki. My son was interested in trying that. Okay. Oh, and I just remembered where we got this. Enigma Stationery. Enigma. There we go. She was a lovely lady. The other inks, oh my goodness, I tried this ink and fell in love. It is such a good ink. This is the Alchemy Inks Wizard's Pencil. I have never, this was my first Alchemy ink. It's here. Let me pull it up. It just looks really cool too, how it like kind of rolls like this, and then when you want to put ink in it, it's stable. You can open it, put ink in, and then put it on your desk. And I like keeping it on my desk. But this is a great graphite-y, greeny graphite ink. If you can kind of tell, there's Wizard's Pencil. It just looks amazing. And then I wanted a Ferris wheel press ink, and I ended up going with the Bayou Berry Mist. This is like a dusty, grayish purple, and it is just lovely. Here it is. It's just such a great everyday ink. It's really versatile. And then I love Bungubox inks. It's probably also, I would say maybe Colorverse and Bungubox are my favorite inks. I really, really like this ink company, just this company in general. But I decided to pick up Nostalgia. So like a nice sepia coloration, ready for the fall. And that is in here. And then the last ink I got, I did not even know Colorverse had these 2024 Year of the Dragon inks, but I happened to see it, and they had regular 2024 Blue Dragon, and then they had Blue Dragon with, I think it was gold shimmer, and then Blue Dragon with blue shimmer. So I thought that was really neat that they had different color shimmers. but I did not want shimmer, so I just got the regular. And the regular is absolutely stunning. I like the shading on this is so beautiful. I really hope it comes across. It's really hard to tell, but just teals, blues, reds, metallics, like an oil slick. It's just amazing. I love it. So those are the inks that I got. I'm really happy with those. Oh boy. Okay, let's do PET tape. And these are Kiss Cut PET tape. So they like come off like regular stickers. And I've never really experienced, and they're clear, I've never really experienced PET tape stickers like this. And so I got really excited and picked up a bunch. So I think this was the spring summer roll. This was, if I didn't say already, this is Kubo and Lucy. Spring summer, this is the fall winter roll. I mean, these are a lot of stickers. I really don't know when I'm going to use them all, but I kind of went just a little crazy. This was, I don't know, just cute stickers, so I got them. These are all Kiss Cut PET tape. And then this one is like a lifestyle-y sort of thing. Just so adorable. And then at Abbey Sy's table, I grabbed her Art Venture Awaits, her stickers for travel journaling, and then I grabbed one of her washi tapes. Oh, I forgot to mention, at Flax Pens, I also picked up this Papier Platz tape, and I love this style of tape. It's just lovely. It's one of my faves. So I love it. Whoops. All right, let me say what I got at Bungubox. Bungubox is one of my absolute favorite retailers. Every time I come to the SF Pen Show, they unveiled, this time they didn't have a dedicated SF Pen Show pen, but when I was talking to the lovely gentleman there, he was saying that they had just launched that day, on the day of the SF Pen Show. I don't know if it, like, he didn't make it sound like it was for the SF Pen Show, but it was in line with it. So it's like the San Francisco kind of the fog. It's their, I don't remember what they called it, their silver lining pen, and it was really pretty, but I really wasn't wanting another pen. But they had this adorable mini pen roll made out of vegetable tan leather. What I like about this is that it's for mini pens. I have plenty of pen rolls, but not for mini pens. I didn't buy any. These are mini pens that I happen to already have from Bungubox. These are the Zodiac series. These are the Milky Way Twinkle Stardust. These are my faves. And then the Mandarin Orange, the 10th year anniversary Mandarin Orange one. And then I have like maybe 10 other mini pens from Bungubox, and I love them, and I don't carry them around. So I love that this is perfectly sized. Actually, I do this to provide a little bit more protection. Oops, whoa. And then I can roll it up and snap it, or if I want to, you know, get to my destination, and then I saw them doing this and I thought it was super cool. Then you can open it up, snap it, I can still getting the leather to be super pliable, and then you can kind of stand it up on your desk and use it. I promise you can. I did it before, just having a moment. For whatever reason, having a moment. I'm having a moment. But anyways, you can stand it up, and it's worked every time. But I think this is so adorable. And I picked that up at Bungubox, and I look forward to just taking it with me. So that's a pen roll, a mini pen roll. I picked up one of these zipper pouch cases from Rickshaw. I just really liked this one. This is not one of the fleece lined ones. It's got the Cordura fabric, but I kind of wish I got just this one size up. This is my sketching kit, and this notebook is a little thick. It fits nicely with this, but with the sketchbook in there, it's a little tougher, but it's really easy to just carry around like that, and I really like this. It feels really nice and really good quality, so I like that. Finally, not finally, I then went to Plotter, and I have to say this right now. I didn't realize, you know, my husband told me this later, and I feel so guilty. I feel so bad. I didn't realize that there was a very long line at Plotter. I have gone to many pen shows, and I have never seen, like, I'm not used to seeing that many people. And I had never seen, like, usually people just go up to a table and you just kind of scrum around a table and you kind of get in where you can and you look at stuff. I didn't realize that for some reason, I'd never seen this personally, but there was a line, apparently, as my husband told me later, a very long line. And as my husband later told me, I cut in front of a ton, like, many people. I had no idea. That's how chaotic it was, and I'd never experienced lines at a pen show. So, like, there's a line, of course, to get in and get your badge, but like once you're in, usually it's just chaos. So it was so surprising. I did not know that, and so after I purchased this, my husband was like, "Dude, you just cut in line," and I felt very guilty. So if you saw somebody cutting in line, I am so sorry. I did not know, and I did not mean to do that at all. So I feel terrible about that. But the reason actually why I ended up going to the pen show this year at all was for this. I mean, this is the one thing I intended to buy, so, you know, it's hilarious how you go for one thing. It's like Costco. You go for one thing and who knows what you end up buying. But I think next year for work, I want to use Plotter. I have been resisting Plotter for the longest time. Rings and I generally do not get along. But I have been intrigued with the Plotter system, and I just decided on a whim that this was going to be my system for 2025 for work. So I picked up this is Leatherwork leather. I wanted to go in person to try the different leathers and to see how they felt, which is why I wanted to go to the pen show. So this is the Bible size. This is, I don't know what color this is even called. Is it brown? It's a brown. And I bought the inserts there, but I did make a mistake, so I'll talk about that. But I got I think this is the pen loop. I got the 2025 weekly schedule. I just have the first quarter in here. I got the project manager. I just have one in there right now. I got the pen holder. And then I needed dark grid paper. In the chaos that was the pen show, I ended up getting the narrow size instead of the Bible size, so I'm going to have to buy the Bible size separately online. When I went back on Sunday to see if they had the Bible size, of course, everybody was sold out of all the Plotter stuff. So totally fine. I already feel guilty and grateful for having this at all because, yeah, I still feel terrible that I apparently cut in line for all these people, so, but I really like this, and I'm really looking forward to using this in 2025. I think the sad thing is that this just needs to now sit in a box for the next 3+ months until 2025 starts, but that will be my work planner for next year. The very last thing that I bought, I was actually not looking to buy a pen at all. I was not interested in buying a pen. But when my kids were looking to buy a pen, we were just walking around, and I was at Kiwi Inks. I don't even know, I can't even explain how I ended up with this pen. Like, I truly don't know. I don't even know who these people are. At the Kiwi Inks table, there was this Ultra Flex nib pen. I guess, so I don't know enough to say anything about this. From what I understand, I think this is I I actually don't even know what kind of pen this is. Oh, Majohn, M-A-J-O-H-N is the company, I think, but the nib is, I think, an Ultra, is it FPR, Fountain Pen Revolution, Ultra Flex number 6 nib. All I know is that the lovely gentleman was telling me that he had brought his own personal pen, which was a pen like just like this. And last year he had brought it to the pen show and so many people liked it. He had made or put some together and brought them to the pen show. And I have a couple Flex nib pens that are gold. I enjoy them. I don't use them very much. I don't know, I started writing with it. Oh, it does railroad, as these things do. This is what I've always experienced. Which, you know, honestly, the railroading is interesting in and of itself. But I have to say, it was just really fun. I don't have a steel Flex nib pen, and it was just really fun to play with. So I decided to pick it up, and I put in the SF Pen Show ink, and I'm just gonna have fun playing with this, to be honest. Yeah, slow down, it's a little bit easier. But I actually, for some reason, this idea of getting a Flex nib sounded really fun and interesting, so I picked this up as well. So that is the haul of my SF Pen Show. We got a bunch of stickers as well. Bunch of free stickers. Kids got some free stickers, we got some free stickers. Oh, I bought these stickers from Abbey Sy as well. I totally forgot. She was giving those out for free. But I bought these. Oh. And then, let's see, I've pasted a lot of them that I already got. This was over the 2 days that we were there. We picked up and then that one is the other one. They had fortune cookies where you can open it and get a free, mostly everyone got a free fountain pen sticker. So we grabbed those. Anyways, what a blast this was. I went way overboard, bought so much more than I intended, but I do not regret anything that I bought. And I really hope my kids use their expensive pens and enjoy it and love it. It really is such a wonderful hobby, and if you went, I hope you got lovely things and are just enjoying them as well. I hope everyone has a lovely day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.